Hey dudes and girls, we are back at it with the superhero program. We took a little bit of a break, but we're back to the weights and it feels pretty damn good. So we're gonna be wrapping up the stage 2, day 4 of the endurance phase before going on to the next stage. And I'm pretty excited because I have a beautiful guest here to join me in this workout. You always motivate me and you always push me.
Stay buff.
Oh yeah, stay buff, for sure. But then we wait till the end for that one. We're in the process of getting buff.
Yeah.
So what we're gonna be doing first is PLYO rows, immediately onto flat bench press, and immediately onto jump rope, jog, or bike. What's your choice?
I'm gonna do jump rope.
Ooh, she picked jump rope. So that is the first circuit. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is upper body day today, and we're gonna be focusing on chest, back, shoulders, and of course with these big compound movements, you're not only working the big muscles like back and chest, but also the secondary muscles too, like triceps, biceps, front delts, rear delts, things like that. And the first exercise for this circuit is gonna be the PLYO row. Now the PLYO row, it's a very explosive exercise, using a lot of explosive power to bring that barbell up to the top position in concentric contraction, and then releasing it to the floor without any eccentric movement there. So it is very intense exercise, can take a lot of energy. And of course, immediately after doing the 15 reps on that exercise, you're gonna be going on to the bench press, the flat press there. And in the program, it specifies you can do it with chains or bands. But of course, if you don't have those available, you can just do the standard bench press. And that is gonna be 15 reps. And then immediately following that, you're gonna be going to either jog, bike, or jump rope. So kind of use that to your discretion which one you want. We're gonna be doing jump rope today, switch things up. It's been a while since we've done jump rope, so it's gonna be kind of interesting how that feels. But all in all, it's gonna be very intense, and I feel like I'm gonna be pretty winded after this round alone. But of course, it's not just one round, it's gonna be up to 2 or 3 rounds. So here we go. Man, I haven't done jump rope in a long time. I can't even remember the last time I did it, so it's actually pretty interesting to do it again, and it's a lot harder than I remember it being.
True that, I agree.
When's the last time you did it?
Back when I used to train for basketball in high school, so not that long ago. I was kidding. That was like 4 years ago.
Last year. So with the first circuit done, we're moving on to the second circuit, which is going to be the prone rows, probably one of our favorite compound movements for the back. You're laying prone on a bench, elevated, so that way your arms are straight, and you can pull that weight to the top position just around the sternum area, and you really want to squeeze those scapulas back and together, the shoulder blades, to really get a good contraction in the lats, and then slowly let it down to the bottom position. But after 15 reps of those, you're definitely gonna feel that back working pretty damn hard. And immediately following that, we're gonna be going into the PLYO push-ups, which is a bit more of an advanced movement. It's very ballistic, it's very powerful. You're pushing and accelerating your body to top position and catching yourself on an elevated platform. As you can see, we stacked 2 weight plates on top of each other. But of course, if you can't perform that, you can do what Michaela's doing and just do regular push-ups. That works just fine. And immediately following that, we're going on to the push press, which is really good for hitting those delts. You are also getting a lot of leg drive in there, so you're gonna be pushing a little bit more weight than you would normally do in, like, let's say an overhead press. Now, with those legs helping out, you go a little bit heavier with it, but of course, still doing 15 reps, so it's definitely going to work in fatiguing those muscles quite a bit. You know, you're definitely gonna feel winded after this one, for sure. Big compound movements. I mean, they wind you already, but of course, when you go higher in repetitions, you go back to back, damn, they do the job. So on to the final circuit, which it's not necessarily a circuit, it's more of just a superset because we're pairing two exercises back to back. The first exercise is going to be the windmill press, and the second one is going to be the Russian twist. Now the windmill press is going to be a lot of core, but it's also going to be shoulders. So you're pressing the dumbbell up with one arm and then you're laterally flexing. You're really working on that core and a lot in oblique area too, as well as stabilization in the shoulder joint. And once the 15 reps on each side of that done, we're immediately going on to the Russian twist, which is a lot of twisting motion as the name explains, a lot of core work, and we're adding a little bit weight to it because we're using the same dumbbell we did for the press. So, there's only two exercises. I feel a little bit better about this one. It's not going to be quite as difficult as those really big compound movements all paired together. So this one is going to be that final push, and I'm ready. Whew, so there we go. That was day 4 of stage 2, endurance stage, and I'm kind of glad it's over. That was pretty rough.
That was rough.
But I did enjoy it quite a bit. You know, it's fast, it's efficient, it gets the job done, and I'm glad we got it done.
Yes.
And thanks for joining me today, Michaela. I appreciate it. All right, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and of course, if you want to pick up our superhero program, you can find it at www.buffdudes.us. And I'm looking forward to you guys joining in with us because it's time for the year of buffness. So, as always, stay safe.
Stay buff.
Stay buff.